You went right to our last topic, man. Right. Showtime, Shawn Porter.
There he is, the man himself.
#1 contender for the BC.
Yes,
Keith Thurman vacated.
Yes, sir.
So now him and Danny, everyone would think, is going to be for the title. Do you think that fight comes off this year? Or what are your thoughts on all that?
Now, I could be politically correct, or I could be honest.
I would like honest.
Okay.
So blame it on me.
I would love for that fight to happen. But the one thing I've learned in this sport, there's a lot of things to go into that fight actually happening. Because I'm in camp and I'm with Shawn and I'm with Kenny on most of these things, I know for a fact, for example, the Danny Garcia fight, we've wanted that fight for years. We've called that fight out for years. As a matter of fact, before he just had his last fight, we were pushing for Danny. And then as soon as we decided to get ready to do the deal for this fight, we were about to go in, all of a sudden we started hearing him say, well, he didn't want us, nobody called our people. Come on, man, we've been wanting you. That's no question. Shawn's wanted this guy for years now. So, do I think that fight's gonna happen? I hope so. I mean, it's like being inside, looking outside from the candy store, looking in the glass, wanting to get to the candy, and you can't get to it. After some time, it gets irritating, you get pissed off. So by the time you get in there, you about to tear that candy apart, you know? So I would like that fight to happen, but what's gonna boil down to is Danny gonna make it happen? It's never been a situation where Shawn ever said no for any reason. It was never a situation where he's asked for more money. No, we want the fight.
How's the fight go? If Danny does take the fight this year, how's the fight go?
I wish I could tell you the game plan because Kenny's a genius when it comes to this stuff. The way he puts these things together is very unique and very eccentric. So you never know what the game plan is going to be and how Kenny puts it together. But every time he puts it together, it's right on point for Shawn and for the fighter he's fighting. I just really think from an ammunition standpoint, Shawn got too many tools. He's too agile, he's too strong, he's too explosive, he's too powerful, he's too fit. That's a lot of stuff that any fighter has to deal with. And Keith did a good job of trying to deal with that arsenal, but even he had to say that it's a tough fight.
Toughest fight he ever had.
Yeah, and they got fight of the year because of it. You know, so that being said, Danny's going to have to come to the table with a whole lot of things to be able to neutralize all those skills, because if you cut one thing off, he got something else for you. So it's just a matter now of getting it on the line and letting it happen.
Now, is Shawn just too energetic for him? And you know, you think he would, when it comes to activity, like Garcia's economical with his punches, would Shawn just be too active? Or
I think not only active, the way Shawn is able to move in his movement, I think it can be challenging for a guy who's not as athletic. Garcia definitely structured as a boxer, but Shawn's not. He's unorthodox with some of his movement, and I've always been told in the ring, boxers can do well against each other, but if you put them on the street against a street fighter, they might lose because they're getting hit from different ways that they're not used to getting hit from. I think that's kind of what Shawn brings to the table. He brings to the table a true extreme purity of athletics that most boxers aren't used to nor know how to adjust to.
Hey, thanks a lot, Larry, man.
So thank you, guys.
Always great talking to you.
No, same here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, watch us. We're about to get a lot going on for 2018.